The African Development Bank, AfDB Group, has today held the first ever in-person Discover AfDB Nigeria business spotlight for stakeholders in Nigeria. One of the objectives of the African Development Bank Group is to support sustainable economic development and social progress in its regional member countries, thus contributing to poverty reduction. News Centre's Bettina Nwelih is at the gathering and filed this report.
Nigerian startups soared to $1 billion in 2021 from $377 million in 2019. And in 2020, fintech startups accounted for more than half of the 160 million deal flow into Africa.
The first ever Discover AfDB Nigeria Business Spotlight, organized by the U.S. Commercial Service Liaison Office to the African Development Bank, AfDB, in collaboration with the American Business Council and the African Development Bank Nigeria, played host to over 70 U.S. firms working in Nigeria with the theme Infrastructure and Digital Transformation for Nigeria Business Opportunities, and provide perspective of the private sector's work in the digital space.
The United States is a partner with the African Development Bank in that we are the largest non-regional shareholder in the African Development Bank and the third largest shareholder in the bank. Our visions align in that we both seek to further progress the economic and social progress across the continent, and in particularly here in Nigeria, where the bank holds its largest portfolio in terms of 53 projects and $4.5 billion in investment from the African Development Bank here in Nigeria alone.
That's the reason why we had this event here today, to really see those areas of partnerships, with American companies. Because as it is right now, we have well over 120 American companies in Nigeria. But in terms of the work with AfDB, we've not seen a lot of that happening. The statistics that was shared by the DG was very interesting to show that there's still a lot that can be done.
The main aim of this event is to help expand the outreach to the U.S. private sector, provide insights on how stakeholders can partner with AfDB, and highlight upcoming business opportunities for American companies in Nigeria. Some of the ongoing projects were emphasized by the keynote speaker, Mr. Lamin Barrow.
Digital revolution is here, and it's the currency of the future, and as such, it's very important to have the youths skilled and trained and exposed to digital applications and, of course, coding to be able to take advantage of the knowledge economy, and future goods and services can be provided using digital platforms. So the bank has been strongly supporting countries, regional member countries in Africa, to develop human capital and training for the youths.
In 2015, all multilateral development institutions agreed on the same set of objectives called the Sustainable Development Goals. It is hoped that with this forum, the African Development Bank will be able to make the achievement of all 17 sustainable goals a reality. Bettina Nwelih, reporting for News Central.